Hello folks, I'm OdinSpac33, and welcome back to Kirby Superstar on Kirby's Dream Collection. There's no difference. Part number 5, I think? On the last part we were in the Great Cave Offensive, the longest part of the game. The objective here is to get all the 60 treasures. You could also not do that, but then you wouldn't be getting 100%. So why would you even bother with that? Here's Jet, which I showed off against Dynablade, but I'm showing it off here again, because why the heck not? I'm also going to go over Jet's helper in a minute here, because I kind of forgot. I kind of murdered him by inhaling his power and whatnot. So let's get some food. You want to see the progress on how I'm doing here? I got 22 of the 60 treasures, so we're looking at probably 3 parts for the Great Cave Offensive. The next part of it is actually definitely the longest part, I would say, and the hardest too. But here we go, here's a bucket. It's actually from a game that we never got in North America called Mario and Wario. I remember reading up on that. It's a game where like Wario controlled Mario by putting a bucket on his head. I don't know, it's kind of weird. The concept sounds weird, probably why we didn't get it. Anyway, okay, there should be... Okay. There should be a capsule guy here that I don't want to kill. Okay. There we go. Okay, this guy right here. So here is the Capsule J. He's the helper for Jet. And his design was changed. He's now Capsule J2 in Kirby Superstar Ultra. You can look up a picture for that, I guess. Maybe I'll put a link or something. You check out the description. I might have like a link to a picture of what he looks like now. But apparently, the reason for him being switched to Capsule J2 is that his design resembled Konami's Twin Bee, which is a shooter, I believe. Was it a Shmups? My friend at college plays those a lot. The games where you shoot, it's like a vertical side scroller, and you shoot up, which are a lot of fun. But yeah, I believe that is that's why that happened, which would make sense why they had to switch it for Kirby Superstar Ultra. Still doesn't go back to my little yo-yo theory though about yo-yo being copyrighted. There must be reasoning behind that. But yeah, so you can look up, I guess, Konami's Twin Bee game as well. Apparently very, very similar looking characters. Maybe even the same, I don't know. But anyway, there's the second room done. I got a $100 coin, further proving that 1G equals 1 cent, because if it's a $100 coin and it's worth 10,000, that would mean 1G is 1 cent. And here we got the Falcon helmet, which is Captain Falcon's helmet. Why it's chilling in his cave, I don't know. But hey, maybe he was treasure diving, or spelunking, sorry. And I guess, oh, I can get that back. Slide into him. You can do the slide power, or the slide move with anyone, Kirby or his helpers, just by pressing down and then jump. It's a very effective move. It's useful for getting out of sticky situations, like if there's blocks in the way or something, you don't have a power. I think this was a Nintendo Power, actually, but one of them has this guide on Kirby Superstar, and in one of the rooms in Dynablade, it's a power-up room. It's in the 3rd level. It's in the cave level. And if you don't have... it says if you don't have a power, you're stuck, because you can't use the inhale move, because you can't jump. And it says you have to reset the game and try again. And I'm like, no you don't? You can slide? So someone, whoever wrote the guide for that, kind of overlooked that. I can't remember what issue of Nintendo Power that was. It's a while back now. Obviously when Kirby Superstar came out. Kirby Superstar came out very late in the Super Nintendo's library. I don't know the exact release date, but I'm pretty sure it's around when the N64 was coming out. It's kind of a shame that I don't know. It's my favorite game ever, but I don't know the release date of it. That's not important data I need to know. Anyway, I think I haven't missed a treasure yet. I think we have all the treasures in the second area now. The Truth Mirror is the last one. Very expensive treasure too. I think it's the most expensive one we have so far. I'm not mistaken. Let me just check it out right here. Yeah, it is the most expensive treasure that we have obtained. I think at the end of the first area, the most expensive treasure we had was Springtime, which is also the last treasure of the first area. But anyway, what power am I going to use here? Actually, Wheel's not too bad for this. We have a very interesting boss fight up ahead. One of the coolest parts of the game. A lot of little jokes spawn between me and others with this one. This is the RPG fight for Kirby Superstar. And you actually fight it like an RPG. It's really cool, a lot of fun. And it can be really hard if you don't guard like I do. Or like I don't. Because I just think guarding is cheap, to be honest. I think it's a very cheap ability in this game. Because you can basically deflect every attack with it. There's not many attacks that can't be guarded. And you take very minimal damage, sometimes taking no damage at all, depending if you're using, say, the fire ability. Not the fire, I just got attacked with fire. If you're using, like, the mirror ability, or stone, well, no, mirror is the only one that really has a cheap reflecting power, but anyway, that was pretty easy. We defeated that. I like making use of the different powers to avoid damage. For instance, Wheel is pretty much invincible. Not completely. The spikes that you saw me jump over when I was getting the last treasure, not the Gordos, mind you, but the spikes, they can't be run through with Wheel. I don't know why. It should be able to be. That would make that part make a lot more sense. You could just use the Wheel and go and just get that power and make it a lot easier. You know, for people who are willing to figure that out. But no, it doesn't work like that. I don't know these guys. These guys here, they give you no power. I feel like they should give you ninja power. They really look like ninjas, but they're not. Anyway, here is the like I said, here's the bulk of the Great Cave Offensive right here. Here's the castle. I don't know if it has an official name. Probably does. In Kirby Superstar Ultra, they have all the different areas labeled with different names. Save our record. Sure, why not? I don't know how we're doing on time. But we're gonna start off the castle here. Why not? I don't know how far we're gonna get into it. But anyway, we want to make our way up here. On both the ends here, there's both an M tomato and there's a 1-up on that side. Ooh! Just got wrecked by Ninja. We use Ninja a lot. We kinda used it a little bit. There's also a treasure you can get with Ninja, or not with Ninja, up here. So right up here, this will be the first treasure we get. And we'll open up this side to let the Gordos get out. I think they can, yeah, they can actually jump back in. I don't think they'll do it again, so I think we're safe. Here's the star tier. Look how much that's worth. A bunch of money that means nothing because it's a video game. Man, imagine I got to keep all the stuff that I found in here. Man, that would be awesome. I'd just retire. Actually, the stuff's not actually worth that much, apparently. I mean, that's $4,000. I mean, that's still quite a bit of money, but it's not enough money to retire with or something. So. Anyway, there's a left path we're going to want to go, but we don't have the power to do it with yet. So I'm going to try to get a little... I'm going to show off mix here while I'm at it. I keep pressing minus, trying to think that this is... I think Return to Dreamland. You can do that. Pressing minus gets rid of power. Okay, here's a mix. You get 2 guys with powers, and it'll give you a little roulette, and see if I stop it on something I can use here. Ninja! Ha! Just used that. I just discarded Ninja to get Ninja. Oh, man. It would have been funny if I got Mirror. There's a little inside joke we had. Me and Griff. We got Mirror like 3 times out of like the 4 times we mixed. During the entire playthrough of us playing Kirby Superstar. Here's an instance, though. We're going to want to use... let's get rid of this. We're going to want to use Mirror for this upcoming part here. If I can get one. I think that's why they give it to you here. Let's see if we can't dodge that. Yeah, get out of here. You can use Mirror to deflect these back. Like I said, you can also just block, which kind of takes away the fun. I guess I'll show off Mirror's block. They have a unique block. This is impenetrable, this block. Except with moves that would otherwise throw Kirby around, like grabs. There are some grab moves that, like, Bugsy can use, the mini-boss Bugsy. But other than grab moves, this is a wall right here. You're not getting... Just like the stone power, how it's completely invincible. The block is completely invincible for Mirror. Which makes sense. I mean, Mirror should have an impenetrable wall. It's supposed to reflect things, right? Anyway, here's another Bonkers. We already fought him, like, once in here. Well, and by fight, I mean we took away the platform underneath him and made him fall to his doom. But in this case, we don't want to do that because we need the hammer power. And we also want to leave that up so we can get a power in here. And we're gonna go back and get it, and we'll probably call it a video after that. Because this, like I said, this castle can get really long. Getting all the treasures. This is completely skippable, though. I guess I should have mentioned that. There's a door at the very left of the castle. You go through that, just take you to the next area. You can completely bypass this area. Yeah, and I got hit by me. I'm getting hit by everything here. This is not good. I'm not portraying my Kirby skills right now. It's not happening. Hit those guys. Oh, super hammer to the face. And then, of course, I get hit by Sir Kibble because I'm not paying attention at all. I'm just goofing off. Doesn't even kill him, even off the little edge of that attack there. That's okay. There's a whole bunch of food in this room, so there's no reason you can't be healed. There's a whole bunch of these, I don't know what these are, like pudding? I think it's like pudding. And some pancakes. Can't go wrong with pancakes. More than enough healing items. And if you really need it, you can just go outside into the save point room and you get a maximum tomato. Anyway, here's the reason we need hammer. You can also use stone to do that. To clear that little stake there. I've gotten stone on a mix before. Sometimes... Oh, sorry, I got a hiccup there. Sometimes I'll just try for a mix and eventually get it. Because I'm just too lazy to go and get hammer. But by all the time it took me to get that mix for stone or hammer, I could have just easily, done it. Anyway, we're gonna get fire here. We'll leave Bonkers alone for now. Why not? We're gonna be changing him to Burn and Leo here in a minute. This is one of the few instances where you're gonna actually need a helper in order to get a treasure, actually. Now this guy can also utilize throws too. Here, let's get suplex. Why not? Yeah, so you can get suplex power either by fighting Bugsy or this guy. Can't remember his name. He has a weird name too. But there's a turtle shell straight out of Mario. Can't go wrong with that. But yeah, suplex is, I guess, one of the rarer powers then, because you have to fight a mini-boss, or you can get one of the copy statues, of course. But anyway, Kirby can't use fire underwater, surprisingly. Go figure that, huh? He can't use fire underwater? But the helper can, because he's a cheater. So by doing that, we can get over here. I guess we'll just keep burning. I was not really getting in my way. Some useless food up here, because I'm pretty sure there's a maximum tomato down here. But here's a sword. I believe it's the Falchion from the original Fire Emblem. Yeah, see, there's a maximum tomato right there. What was the point of that? I don't know if you can hit that bomb. Maybe with another power, maybe with Yo-Yo or something. Maybe they can do it. I don't know. I never really tried. Maybe Beam can hit that. But you can just use fire to light that cannon. And I mean, there's... Ah, darn it. Darn it! Fudge. Okay, I'm getting this treasure chest. This is a hard one to get. This warrior shield. I don't know. I just find it really tough to get sometimes. This water will drag you along. You could just go underneath and float your way there, but I always go the top route first. Alright, now we got double firepower. We'll go back to the save point. We'll call it a video, and then next time we'll explore the rest of the castle and probably complete the rest of Great Cave Offensive. How far did we get? 35? Ooh, I only got like 13 treasures. That's not a lot. I could probably keep going. Nah. Actually, you know what? I know a great place to end it. We will continue. There's actually an exit into... It's like a little... kind of like a secret exit, kind of like a secret entrance, more so, once you know about it. But yeah, I guess we'll do that first. We'll go that far, and then we'll call it a video. I feel like we haven't gone far enough. I mean, really, all I finished up was the second area's 2 parts, and then like just the beginning of here. So yeah, there's not enough done here yet. Let's keep using fire. Fire is it's a lot of fun, easy to travel with because it's got the dash attack, it's got the roll along the ground move, so you can definitely get around by using this. Or you can get hit with it, you know. So we'll just take Burn and Leo here. I'm too lazy to get my other power back. Like I said, I don't really use power. I don't really use helpers anyway, so burn and Leo right into him. And now, Bonkers, these sub bosses will keep reappearing, so you can just do this to them. It's so cheap. But yeah, don't do that on your first time because you want to get the autumn time treasure. Anyway, here we got more of these guys. We're gonna be introduced more to these guys come the next game type, which we haven't really gotten to yet. Take out the slide. Man, these guys hurt. And none of these guys give you powers. You'd think this guy would give you like cutter power, because he like threw his axe exactly like cutter. No, no cutter power. It's kind of lame, I know. Alright, here you want to use, not that. You want yo-yo, obviously. No, you can't. You wouldn't be able to get that with, wouldn't be able to get that with fire. You probably get that with beam, though. You can use yo-yos right here and do this. They have another way they recommend, too. But, you know, why would I want to go the games way? That's like, it's considerably easier what I just did. The way they want you to do it is they want you to use yo-yo here. Because there's food here, and then that takes you right to the treasure. You know, I guess we're gonna have to go this way now because I don't want to get owned by that crocodile guy. Those guys hurt. They don't give you power, but they can do some damage. They latch onto you. So, I'll leave them alone. Yeah, here's the room where we're probably gonna leave off. We're gonna go back to the save point. There's, like I said, there's a shortcut out of here. We'll get that treasure chest, then we'll call it a video. Alright. So here's Tut's mask. There's a maximum tomato here, too. I don't know why, but it's there. If you need it, you can get it. But anyway, there's a secret exit right here. Well, you can see it pretty plain as day. But yeah, you can go right back in there, through there. So it's a nice little exit to utilize while you're in here. But yeah, we're gonna call it a video right here. I didn't mean to do that. I want to check my treasures. 37. Okay, that's a bit more respectable. Not quite 44 like I was going for. But you know what? Next time I think we can get the rest of these treasures. The last area isn't too bad. There's lots of puzzle solving there, though. But anyway, I've been OwnSpack33, and I'll see you next time for Kirby Superstar. Until then, bye-bye.